Today's video, we're going to take a look at our 2015 Hyundai Veloster Turbo. This car is finished off in a matte gray paint color, all factory option right from Hyundai. Very cool looking color to it, and then it has some black chrome trim along the wheels to give it a pretty cool contrast. This car has brand new set of tires on it, really good condition all around. The paint just looks super cool out in the sunlight. One thing really cool, this is a three-doored vehicle, so opening this handle, this is how you access the rear end of the car. We have a lot of space back here for rear passengers and really comfortable for a smaller car like this. Really comfortable. It's laid out like a two-doored coupe, but with the extra door here, it makes it a lot easier to have people in the rear. And then coming to the rear end of the car, a really cool looking rear diffuser, center exit exhaust system. And then as we come out, we have the backup camera. And then we can see the nice trunk space. This is a really big space in here. You can see just how much room we have. And then with the seats folded down, you have even more space. And as we make our way to the driver's side, we have a nice looking gas cab with Veloster on it. Then as we come on to the interior of the car, black leather seats, has some gray trim on it as well, giving it a really nice contrast to it. We have turbo up top embroidered, really nice looking black leather. We have perforated leather along the centers as well. Another look at this side. And then to go ahead and start it up, we have the start button right here. Engine roars to life, and then if we put the car into reverse, this does have a backup camera. Really nice to have for any type of car. So that is a quick look inside and out of the car. We'll here idle a little bit. And with the Veloster all warmed up, it's time to take this thing out for a spin. This thing is really cool looking out in the sunlight with the matte finish on the paint job. Really cool interior. Very comfortable once you're sitting in here. You got the leather seats, the two-tone. We'll go ahead and put it into drive, and we can put it over into manual mode and shift with steering wheel mounted paddle shifters. So already the visibility in the car is really good. You have really good view out the left and the right. Looking over your left shoulder, you can easily see out of that little window. The mirror does a really good job. You can see how we have two different panes of glass back there, so it's really easy to see through the back. And then looking over your right shoulder and just looking around, it's a really good view out. Okay, so to now start off in second gear, we'll accelerate a little bit. So this turbo engine has quite a lot of power compared to the non-turbo version. The Veloster Turbo I definitely think is the one to get. It just gives you that little bit extra power, not only for safety reasons, you can get up to speed a little bit better on the highway, it's a lot easier, but then as far as the fun factor goes, it's just a lot more fun to drive. The overall seating configuration, this is a really comfortable car to not only just ride in, but to drive in as well. The rear seats are extremely usable, so if you are looking for a two-doored coupe, but you do want that extra usable space in the rear, the Veloster has that to offer, which is really nice. And then the overall driving configuration, the seat and the steering wheel, everything gets in a really good position, so you're pretty comfortable as the driver. And then the overall condition of this car is really nice. You know, everything looks really good. The overall fit and finish is pretty good from Hyundai. They did a really good job just piecing it together. All the plastics in here give it a nice look to it, and then it's very usable. You have nice cup holders, a lot of storage down here, good sized center console, nice glove box, and then you have storage pockets in the door, and then headroom is really nice as well. Yeah, overall, Veloster Turbo is a sweet car to pick up. It's practical, it's fun to drive, it's sporty looking, especially this one finished off in the matte gray color. It's kind of rare to see. And then of course you have a lot of luxury features as well. We have heated seats, your Bluetooth on the steering wheel, a backup camera, and then backup cruising with the car. The suspension does a really good job absorbing the bumps. It's a really solid feeling car. It doesn't feel like other economy cars that just kind of bounce around. This one has a nice firm ride to it. It absorbs the little bumps, does pretty well for the larger bumps as well. The handling is also really good. It's a nimble car that you can actually toss around. So when you're in traffic, it's really easy to maneuver around other cars, and then in the parking lot as well. It's a smaller car, so it's pretty easy to park. Then as we finish up the test drive, we have some train tracks coming up. We'll just see how this thing tackles them. Of course, going pretty slow over them. But yeah, not too bad. That's a pretty bad train track, but pretty good over them. So that about wraps up driving around in the Hyundai Veloster Turbo. This is definitely a cool car to take a look at. If you're in the market for a coupe, a two-door sports car, but you want a little bit extra practicality and don't really want a four-door sedan, this car is really the only one out there. It's a three-door car, very cool configuration, very usable, and really fun to drive. So hope you enjoyed the video. Check out our website for more inventory, and subscribe for more videos of the rest of our cars.